They cook this perfectly.
This is actually way better than what I expected.
How much do you need to retire?
For me,
I would be pretty comfortable. It's like heaven.
10 out of 10.
Best in the whole wide world. My intention was not to buy it whatsoever.
If you haven't tried it already, you should go get it right now. 10 out of 10.
And I don't think anyone really knows this because we haven't really told anybody. What's up, guys? So for today in this video, we're here at Fortune Town for our very first time. And we're gonna be exploring here in this area, and we're gonna also talk about money. Oh, 귀엽네. Oh, I like this one.
The adoption. Do you do this every day or every weekend?
Special occasion. If we have a big event and they have space for our volunteer, so they will call us to prepare.
I see.
So we had no idea that place existed here at Fortune Mall. They had little piglets.
Yes. Ponies, snakes, macaw, a lot of different birds in general.
They had owls.
Bunnies, some type of deer looking animal too.
Yeah. I mean, very interesting, very unique.
And it was free.
Yeah,
you just need to buy the little food for them if you want to like feed them or like pet them, I guess.
Yeah, I think for example, like the little bottle of milk for the little piglets was about 20 baht.
Yes. And then the carrots were 20.
Guys, we are on the 3rd floor. We got hungry, so we're gonna get some food. We saw people lining up here, so we decided to get fried noodle Thai style.
Did I sound too shy?
Maybe. There's a ton of people here, guys. So the 4th floor pretty much consists of like computers, laptop, TVs, you had projectors, you had cameras, like security systems. I mean, pretty much anything you could think of as far as electronic goes. That also consisted on the 3rd floor as well. The cool thing is that they had brand names such as like Samsung, LG. I saw like Lenovo, there was like ROG, which is Republic of Gamers. And the cool thing is that we saw like 1 or 2 cafes, and then they actually had like charging stations. But as far as the difference between the 3rd floor and the 4th floor, we noticed is that the 3rd floor had a little bit more lighting, more repair shops. They sold more like tripods and like laptop cases, and on top of that, they had Food World, which we're at right now.
The 2 items we got are pad thai and khao kamu. And the portions here are huge. My khao kamu was 50 baht and 10 baht for the boiled egg, so 60 baht total. And pad thai was 55 baht, but it's huge, guys. Look at this, humongous, right? For 60 baht. And for pad thai, they make it right in front of you, so it's so fresh. It's gonna be delicious.
Alright guys, so I got the pad thai. Man, the portion size here is amazing. Wow, there was a long line for both of this, for the noodle shop and the khao kamu. Let's try it out. Wow, they cook this perfectly. I think my brother-in-law would love this place. He loves pad thai. Come on, guys. This is really good. I might have to give this a 9.5. Maybe it fits my taste bud perfectly. Like the citrusy from the lime, you get the sweetness from the noodle. The noodle itself is nice and soft. It's not overly cooked or stir-fried. Like, I feel like this is perfect for like vegetarians. You know, like there's the tofu, you got the eggs, you got all the vegetables like the green sprout. Wow, this is good. It's not overwhelming as far as the savory flavor goes. And the portion, they hook you up. It's good, right?
Wow, this place is legit. The quality is good. They give you a lot of ingredients. And my God, so fresh. Love this. 9.3 out of 10. Ultimate bite. Wow, so meaty, so tender, perfect savoriness. This food court over here, wow, they're so good. This is actually way better than what I expected. I see why there was a long line. That's 60 baht, totally worth it. 9.5 out of 10.
That is so meaty, porky, fatty, juicy. That's actually really, really good. But we've had a lot of khao khao moos. This one is actually pretty up there. It's actually pretty good. I think because they give you nice like big chunks. They don't cut them into little pieces. So I can appreciate that. So I think this one to me, 8.8 out of 10. Honestly guys, one thing I love about Bangkok, Thailand is that wherever you go, you always find like these hidden gems. I never knew any of this existed here at Fortune Town. But we're really glad that we visited here for sure. What do Thai people think is a lot of money? Like how much money do you need to retire? Or even if you're not Thai, how much do you need to retire?
For me, if we're living in the States, bare minimum 10K. And I'm talking about like house paid off at 10K. If we retired in Thailand, I think 5,000 USD would suffice. 5,000 because you know the rent here is so much cheaper. I think we could get something under $1,000 a month for the rental, and then 4,000 for food and spending money. I think I'll be happy with that.
Personally, for me, I think 10,000 per month for me is good too. As long as the house is paid off. I'm just trying to think of based on expenses, like if we want to go travel, if we want to go dine out, like car insurance and things like that, like health insurance. Everything costs so much. So that's why 10,000 for me is where I'd like to be. Definitely, I agree with Caroline as well. Like if we're in Asia, I think 5,000 a month would suffice. For the most part, since everything, like the cost of living here is a lot cheaper for the lifestyle that we want, I would be pretty comfortable at 5,000 a month here in Asia.
So I'm wondering, what do you pay for your rent or mortgage? We used to pay well over 3,000 for a mortgage, and we already had about 25% down for a house. And here in Bangkok, our rent is about $725 USD, which is 26,000 baht.
The one thing that I'm curious about, like how much do Thai people actually earn here in Thailand? Like for example, like a cleaner or a doctor or a lawyer or office worker, construction worker, you know? Just kind of curious. In the States, our minimum wage, I think now it's probably like what? Almost $20?
Is it?
I don't know, but from what I can remember, I think the state income for California per hour, I'm guessing maybe like $16. But I think overall, a lot of people are paying like $20 an hour. Yeah, I'm curious to find out how much Thai people make per hour. Or maybe they don't get paid per hour, maybe they get paid daily. I'm not sure. We're not really familiar with it. So I figure you guys would be the best to answer that. Wherever you guys are from, how much is your guys' minimum wage?
Is that too personal? I mean, honestly, since we're sharing, I guess I was expecting to hear back from you guys as well. So I have a question for you guys. How much money would make you happy? And how much money would make you comfortable? To me, as long as we're able to continue our current lifestyle, that's enough for me. I'm happy and comfortable.
So guys, we're here on the second floor and it looks really, really similar to the third and fourth floor. I'm kind of curious to find out if this whole building itself caters to everyone that's just looking for electronics. I thought they would have like different like stores on like different floors at least. But I think for the most part, yeah, they're all electronics. Well, I see this store right here. This is actually kind of unique. Check this out. What are all these? So as I'm walking, I see more and more like games, like those claw machine games. And on top of that, man, if you're looking for lighting, I swear guys, this is like the place. If you're an influencer, YouTuber or whatever, man, you can get all of your equipments here. That's crazy. Or a photographer, videographer. I would probably say the hardest part is choosing which store to go to because, well, they have so many of the same shops, just different names selling the same products. Wow, looks like there's an apparel area. The prices here, they look pretty fair. I mean, they're anywhere between 2 to like 400 baht. So far the first floor seems a little bit more different. It look like they have like cafes, they have banks, they have subway. Guys, have you ever been to Balinese? The food looks kind of interesting.
Croissant.
Yeah. On top of that, they don't actually seem that expensive. I saw like a truffle little pizza, like a mini size. It was only like 99 baht.
Babe, look, it's so cheap. This is 40 baht and 38 for all that.
Yeah, I would have to say this is probably one of the cheapest bakeries that we've ever seen. And I think it's the first time we've seen it. But check this out. Hold on. There's a bestseller. Toffee cake for 60 baht for this whole thing. That's not bad. If money wasn't an issue, where would you want to live? Like, where would you want to retire? Would you still want to be here in Thailand? Or would you want to go somewhere else?
And if you are not from Thailand, wherever you're currently at, if money wasn't an issue, where would you guys want to be? Because honestly, a lot of our viewers tell us that they want to come to Thailand. They want to retire in Thailand. So we're wondering.
Yeah. If money was not an issue, for me, I think my first choice would be Hawaii. Hawaii would be number one for me. Oh, the first floor is definitely more livelier. And they sell so many interesting things. Like, for example, here, look at the snacks. Oh. Got more snacks. Whoa. They got umbrellas. I feel like there's definitely more goodies here that they sell on the first floor, which is actually really amazing. And on top of that, right in front of my face, they have KFC. They also have Swenson, McDonald's, a Lotus, and also Katsuya. I know for sure one of these days I'm gonna try Katsuya because it looks really, really good. Whoa, guys, they even have a food court on the first floor. Wow. Whoa. Guys, I thought Food World was the only food court here, but it looks like they got another one down here on the first floor. Wow, and this place looks really poppin' right now. Way busier than the one upstairs on the third floor. And check this out. They have like an area where they're selling like street foods. Wow. Oh my goodness. So this is Lotus Food Court?
I saw those bowls and plates. It actually said Lotus on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, we're now on the ground floor and it looks like they have a lot of like different variety of restaurants here. You're definitely not gonna go hungry here because they have everywhere to eat. And I think that's just kind of how it is overall in general as far as like Thailand malls. Guys, so it looks like we're entering like the little toy land area where they have a lot of collectibles. It's very interesting. Look at this.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, that's cool.
We got Wonder Woman, we got Iron Man, and we have Batman. So it looks like this area, not a lot of people. It looks like everyone is just focused at the food court area.
I want to try some of the cakes here. It's only 10 baht. Alloy, alai, soup, huh? This one?
Coconut.
Coconut.
จริงเหรอ?
Let's try the cakes. He said this one is good and then the pandan one is good.
That's the coconut?
I think so.
Okay.
They're really small, so I think it's perfect as a dessert. Look at that. Oh, I can smell the coconut.
Good?
Very soft and pillowy. Coconut is not that heavy, but the cake texture is excellent. I would rate it 8 out of 10.
The cake itself is very like spongy. It's not like 100% like dense. It's not really, really soft either. I would say it's right in the middle. I would have to agree. 8 out of 10. That's not bad. Wow, so cheap.
10 baht. Try the next one. This one has more cream. Oh. I think this one's better than coconut.
Okay.
I could definitely taste the pandan Because the coconut was very subtle. This one actually I could taste it. For that, 8.5. I actually like this.
Yeah. This one's better. The pandan for sure. It's not overly strong, but you could taste the pandan. And it's not overly sweet, which is like perfect. The earlier one that I had, the coconut one, yeah, I couldn't really taste the coconut. Me too, 8.5 out of 10. Ah, 이게 뭔데?
Let's try this pandan juice. There's like jelly in there.
Oh yeah? Okay.
It's not overly sweet. It's lightly sweet and very refreshing and very fragrant. Wow, this is very pleasant. I have to rate this 8.2 out of 10. You taste the jelly?
Oh yeah. They're like really, really tiny jellies. So it's actually really good and it was really refreshing. Initially, I was thinking it wasn't going to be this cold. But that's cold.
And I thought it was going to be too sweet, but it's perfect.
Sweetness is probably anywhere between 50 to 70%, which is actually perfect for us. I'm gonna have to give this 9 out of 10. This is good. Very, very refreshing, and it's only 20 baht. Dude, this is like a gold mine here.
ชื่ออะไรคะน้ำวุ้นใบเตยค่ะน้ำวุ้นใบเตยน้ำใบเตยน้ำใบเตย Okay. ค่ะ
Because this is corn?
Yeah.
Corn. Aloy?
อร่อยครับ
Aloy? Okay.
จริงค่ะ Okay, เอาหนึ่ง
Alright, good luck.
Let's try this corn milk. Someone actually said this is really good last time, so I want to try this. Whoa, legit corn. Anthony's not gonna like this.
Oh no.
It's actually not really sweet. I would say like 25% sweetness.
Okay.
And it's just like straight up corn. Like as if you're eating, no, as if you're drinking corn.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh, it's corn. Is this really corn milk? Do they mix like corn and milk together?
Maybe. I mean, that's what it tastes like. It's just like blended corn.
He was looking at me. I mean, it's okay. It's not as strong as what I anticipated.
Oh.
Kind of freaked me out a little bit because you said it was just like corn.
It does.
But it's like corn and then they mix something with it. This can't be, unless this is like Thai corn that I'm not very familiar with. But I know US corn is so strong and I'm not a huge fan of it. This was not bad. You know, honestly, for someone that doesn't really like corn, I'll probably say this is still a 7 out of 10.
Not bad.
That's not bad. Whoa, look at the size of that guy.
뭐야? Crispy roti with butter.
We wanted to ask you guys, how do you know when these pop-up arrive? You know, like, is there like some sort of website that you could check out to get like a calendar or something like that? Because well,
We would like to get one.
yeah, we would like to know. These are like hidden gems to us, man. We love these places. Come on, guys.
Seriously.
Let us know your secret. Guys, I have never tried blue rice before. When I saw that, I had to get it. What is with this?
Oh,
What's
it's
with the
pretty.
color?
I wonder if it's butterfly PT.
It would have to be, right?
Yeah.
Let's try it, guys. Is this even chicken? Is this chicken or is this pork?
We didn't ask.
I know what it is. Hella good, that's what it is. Oh my god.
Is it flavored?
It's not flavored, but this rice is cooked perfectly. 10 out of 10. This meat is so nice and juicy and flavorful. With this texture, oh my gosh. It's like heaven. Wow. Whoa. อร่อยมาก Wow. Is this moo? This is a moo or moo
bean.
What is this one?
So it is butterfly PT.
Wow. Come here, guys. Wow, dude. This is fire. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Babe, you're gonna love it. Right? It takes it to another level that we've never been to before.
This is almost like yakshik in the Korean rice cake.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this two combination,
These two together, yeah, 10 out of 10. Really good.
best in the whole wide world. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best I've had. Wow. Whatever that name is right there. Guys, we're here at Central Rama 9, and I didn't know that they have up to 12 floors. Jeez.
Crazy.
So it looks like this is the education zone. Floor 11 and 12. And then on this side, it shows level 10 to the 5th. We're currently on the 8th floor. I think we're gonna start with the 7th floor since we already know pretty much the top floors are all beauty and education. So, but also while we're still on the same topic, I wanted to ask you guys, so for us, we don't have any kids, so we wanted to find out how much is it nowadays to raise a kid? How expensive is it? For those that have kids, you guys are well more experienced. Depending on wherever you come from, I mean, how much do you guys end up spending? Whether it's here in Thailand or it's in America, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, wherever you guys are at, we're kind of curious to find out because, you know, for us, having kids is an option. Like for us, we believe that if it's meant to be, we'll have a kid. But we're not gonna feel like devastated if it doesn't happen. For us, we believe that if it's God's will for us to have a kid, we'll have a kid. But I think we would like to have a kid or two. Yeah.
So we're at a bookstore. Looks like they have a lot of stuff here. Looks like they even have games. And it's really nice the fact that they have tables and chairs where you could sit down and read or play a game. That's really nice. They have a lot of cutesy things here. Look at these. So cute. Hamburger pen. How cute. So now that we're in the bookstore, I'm wondering, wherever you're from, what do younger kids want to be when they grow up nowadays? I know in Korea, a lot of kids nowadays are saying they want to be an influencer. They want to be an influencer or YouTuber because they want to be famous and make easy money, they say.
Personally, for me, I don't think it's easy money at all. Until they actually try it themselves, they won't know how difficult it really is and how much YouTube really pays you, which is like hardly anything.
Yes.
For those that think like YouTubers make a ton of money, it is true in some aspect, but those are people that have like 1 million subscribers and whatnot. But people that only have like 10,000 or like less than 50,000, they don't make jack.
Yeah.
They don't make anything. It's literally like, I would probably say pocket money for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
At least for us, because when we go to places, we don't skimp and, you know, just eat like little bit or like spend little bit of money, you know? So like, you know, there's days where we spend like a couple $100.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. There you go.
I mean, for sure, we spend way more than what we get paid on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's so much work.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, but we spend hours and hours for one video.
Yeah. And I don't think anyone really knows this because we haven't really told anybody, but I think after like the third video, I had already given up. I didn't want to do YouTube anymore. I was like, oh, forget this. No one's even watching it. No one even cares, you know? So like, I was like, oh, let's just take the break. Let's go travel and just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, as soon as we start getting more fans, like literally as soon as I just gave up, like all of a sudden we got like subscribers and viewers and we're like, oh, okay, so people actually do care. People actually do want to watch us. But so we're like, oh, okay, I guess we'll start continuing. And then it just started growing and growing. So I guess in that sense, you know, we want to thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Ultimately, the younger kids, if you guys think that you're gonna make it in YouTube, you probably could, but there's probably a way higher percentage where they fail.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you don't make it, don't be too upset, because at the end of the day, a lot of people understand. A lot of people that have tried YouTube, it's actually really difficult.
It is difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It takes time and it takes a lot of effort. Like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And for us, we initially started as a hobby, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it still is a hobby in a sense, but we do want to be consistent for you guys, because some of you guys always message us saying like, oh, waiting for your next video, like make this video, make that video. So we try to do our best. If
you guys have any more recommendation, please share it with us. If we're not able to get to them, trust me, we are not ignoring you. Sometimes we're just not able to.
So guys, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to share the video if you enjoyed it. And we noticed on the 7th floor, there's a huge kids cafe, like a kids play area.
Literally, literally on the opposite side of the bookstore is where they have it. Also, we wanted to ask you guys, have you ever considered like a late career change? Like for example, if you've been at your job ever since you're like in the teens, or even after college, right? I'm sure some people have probably worked somewhere for a very long period of time, either to just support the family or because your parents wanted you to become a doctor or whatever, right? Have you guys ever considered changing your career at like the age of 30, 40, 50, you know? I mean, for us, I feel like it's never too late.
Yeah.
We went from the corporate world to the business world, and then after the business world we sold everything, and then now here we are
taking a break, traveling. But at the same time we're thinking, can we actually do YouTube? Yeah, can we actually make it on YouTube?
As of right now, definitely no, because we're not making jack. But you know, we're just kind of thinking like, to be able to like travel and make an earning, to me is actually it's a true blessing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't understand is that people that are able to travel and make good money, I mean, you have it all. There's a lot of people that would like kill to have your job. Like people that do like office work, like I don't know, for me, I can't do office work because I think I'll just get so bored. It's not something that I like at all.
I mean, I think for me, like that's what I'm used to before we had our business.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has different personality. For me, like just doing office work, you know, managing people, it worked for me.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's different. I mean, honestly, what's your guys' opinion and what are your guys' thoughts about that? Very curious to find out, because I know there are a lot of like, I would say middle-aged people that are interested in doing more career changes.
Yeah.
Not only for the money aspect, for their happiness too.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're probably thinking, oh my gosh, like I've been wanting to do this and that for like the past like 15, 10 years.
But I also see why people don't.
Yeah.
You know, because let's just say at 40, right, age of 40, like you already have a house, have a mortgage, have kids, have family.
Yeah.
And if you quit and let's say you move on to something else, you kind of have to start from the bottom.
Pretty much, because you lose that stability too.
Yeah, and your ranking too. Like if you're going to a different field, let's say like you are a director of something, you know, after like 20 years of working for a company, and you want to go into cooking.
Yeah.
Where do you start? From the bottom. And I'm sure your income's gonna reflect that.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's also not about money because, yeah, you can make a ton of money, but you're miserable, you know? And then if you're miserable, you're gonna take that out on your family too.
That's true.
So it kind of goes both ways.
Yeah.
I guess it just really depends on your situation too.
Or how much of a chance you're willing to take.
Very true. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't been to Central Rama 9, you guys have to come here. This place is actually really cool. And the fact that it has so many floors, and besides that, it's really wide too. So there's a variety of store suitable for everyone and anyone. Doesn't matter if you're a local or a foreigner.
Is the grape better or green grape better?
Red grape.
Red grape?
Red grape?
Ah, okay. Can I get one large?
So guys, while we wait for our drink, we're gonna go exchange some currency for our next upcoming trip in the very near future. We found this place, O-Rich Currency Exchange, and it looks like it's super rich. Whoa, that's a lot of people.
We just got done exchanging the money. The exchange place over here, the rate is actually really great.
Yeah, so it's called O-Rich, but it's super rich, right?
Yeah, I guess they're rebranding it now. So guys, the drink that I got is this one right here. Their customer service here is excellent.
Yeah.
They're so nice. And look at this bag. It's just like Chucky.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I wonder who came up with it first.
Oh. I mean, even the price, I think they're around the same price range.
Oh, okay.
Right? Oh, look at this smoothie. And there's grape underneath. Whoa, real grape. And grape jelly. This is so good. I think this is the grape smell that I was smelling coming up. Wow. This one, guys, 120 baht, but 10 out of 10. I really love it.
Oh, wow.
So good.
It's like a good contrast between sweet and sour. This is actually perfect. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give this. Initially, Initially, I was like, it's 9.8. I was like, no, I'm being picky. 10 out of 10. I would totally get this. This kind of reminds me of a drink that we've had in the States. I can't pinpoint it, but it's really good.
It's like a Welch, I think, but like smoothie format.
Yeah. With the jellies, it's a nice touch. And I saw them actually crushing the grapes.
Yeah.
And this was highly recommended, so hey, it's a good call. Guys, so the name of this place is called Jian Cha, I think. Right here, guys.
The strawberry, but one in front. Guys, I wanted the one next to it, but it's okay. How do I say that in Thai?
Guys, so we got the strawberry and the Thai tea egg tart.
60 baht each.
Yeah. Total 120 baht. It's not the cheapest, but honestly, they're actually pretty big egg tarts.
Yeah.
And they are good though.
And yeah, the strawberry that we had last time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
We have yet to try the Thai tea one. Guys, I was very confident that they weren't gonna have the strawberry one. So that's why I literally told her off camera. I was all like, all right, babe, if they have it, we'll buy it. But my intention was not to buy it whatsoever. But come to find out they had it. What is this?
They did say it's a seasonal item though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
If you haven't tried it already, you should go get it right now.
Guys, we came back at the Eataholic area and there's like triple the amount of people now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. They all look so good though.
I know.
Guys, we are back at Eataholic and we have to get one more thing before we leave here. Can you guess what it is? Howdy, Kab. Back again.
We came back. And then 2 rice.
อร่อยมาก จริงๆครับ Guys, we got 10 muping. We got 2 sides of blue sticky rice. Total came out 120 baht.
The steal.
Yeah. We couldn't pass on that.
Yeah. Even on the street near our place, like when we do find it, sometimes they're even like 15 baht.
Yeah, but they're smaller too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a steal here for sure. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming along with us, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.